So I have my last update to go through and show you my project pan that I have been doing since July. So I started this project pan and I gave myself 2 months to try and get through, or to at least try and hit pan on as many products as possible. These are just products that over time I just haven't enjoyed or I just haven't used, and I just wanted to try and dedicate a bit of time into getting through and using the products a bit more and to try and finish as many up as I could. This ended a couple of days ago, so I'm just going to go through and show you my progress on everything. I'm in a different position filming this simply because our bedroom is a mess, and so I'm filming this in the lounge room, so hopefully the sound and the lighting and all that sort of stuff is okay. The first product is Benefit Hoola Bronzer. By the way, this is work makeup, so it's blotchy and I've got missing makeup here from wearing my reading glasses, so I just apologize for that. Okay, so I've got the Benefit Hoola Bronzer, and I did end up cutting the lid off this one because it was fraying and it was being super annoying. So this is how much I have left, and I did have to repress the center of it because it was sort of wearing, so it was only sitting all around the edges, so I pressed it into the center. I still have so much of this stuff. I think because it's such a pigmented dark bronzer, and because we've been in winter, it's just a little bit harder to get through. So I'll see if I can give you a swatch. It's always hard to swatch bronzers on my skin, especially on my hands, because my hands are, I don't know, pigmented, tanned. By the way, excuse my dogs in the background. Seriously, every time I start filming they go feral. But yeah, I'm just trying to get a good swatch there. It is really hard to transfer onto my hand, but you can see how dark it is on my hand, on my finger there. But that's how much I've got left. I've still got quite a few uses of this, so I will make sure to try and use this a bit more in summer that's coming up quickly. Okay, the next one is another bronzer. This is the MAC Bronzing Powder in Golden. This was from the, I always forget, Back to the Beach collection, something like that. I have made a bit of progress on this one. So you can see I'm slowly starting to get around this second ring now. I just need to sort of focus a bit more around this area. But it's slowly but surely getting there. It's another swatch. The color of this bronzer is a little bit more, I want to say orange, but not in a bad way. It's just a bit more warmer, and it's just along here. So that's Hoola and that is Golden. So you can see Hoola is definitely more of a kind of like a taupey kind of brown, and this is more of like a reddy based kind of brown. So, and they're on my fingers. So that is Golden and that is, I keep wanting to say Laguna, but it's not Laguna. Hoola. So that's Hoola and Golden. Shocker. Alrighty, so the next one is Rimmel, and this is the Stay Matte Pressed Powder in 001 Translucent. Might zoom out a bit, it's kind of weird being so close. That is how much I have left. So again, this is just a product, it just seems to just be lasting forever. Even though it's translucent, I'll give you a little bit of a swatch. It's just here because I do find, even though it's translucent, that it gives off a little bit of a white cast on my skin. But it's not too bad, especially in winter. So the next one is my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles Concealer. I've made a whole heap of progress on this one. I'll zoom in just so you can see. So this mark up here is when I first started, and this is where I'm at right now. So super excited to see the end of this one. I do really, really like this concealer and I would most likely pick it up again, but I think it's just one of those products, I've had it for quite a while and I don't know, I just want to use it up. Highly recommend that one, but yeah, not too long till that one's finished up, which is awesome. Now another MAC product, this is the blush in Prim and Proper. I really haven't got much use out of this one at all. The color of it is just, it's beautiful. It's such an easy color to wear. It goes with every single look. It's kind of like a pinky nude, I wouldn't say nude, but like a pinky mauvey, very natural kind of pink, like a dusty kind of rose. So very easy to wear. It goes with so many looks, but this stuff is really quite pigmented. It's a really nice quality and it just does not dent. I mean, I use this stuff so much, but it looks brand new. It looks like I haven't even touched it, which is just unbelievable. I don't know how on earth people can get these to pan. So yeah, but nevertheless, I love this in my collection anyway because the packaging, and I just know that when I use it up, I don't know how I'm going to throw that packaging out. I'm going to want to keep it, which is just stupid. But yeah. Here I've got my MAC Clear Brow Gel in Clear. That was stupid. I have used quite a lot of this. I'm sort of onto the, I guess, the very last sort of remnants of it. So you can see it's really, this is where I sort of first started using it. And at the bottom at the moment, it's sort of not really, I don't know how you would explain it. Like there's not a big lump sitting at the bottom. It's mainly all around the edges. So I pretty much have used the whole lot, but I'm just sort of been scraping all around the edges and getting the last off because there is still quite a lot of it. So, I mean, it looks so feral. But this is just such an amazing brow gel. When I use this, my brows will literally not move, like they're crispy. And I love that. Like I love when my brows feel really like they're not gonna like fly away in the wind, you know what I mean? So not all people like that, but I like it. I like touching them, they feel really cool. So yeah, so I still have quite a few uses left in this, and I am going to try and finish the rest of it up till it's sort of, till I get every last little drop out of it, because it was quite expensive, and it does a really good job. So, and you may be able to tell I have finally gotten my eyebrows tinted and waxed. So very excited about my new little brows. But anyway, next product is my MAC Fix Plus. I really thought I was going to finish this up, but I still have some left. Not a whole heap, but I do still have some left. So I'll show you where I'm up to. So when I started my project pan, and I'll try and hold the bottle as straight as possible, but I'm sitting at around here. So yeah, around there. So I've got such a tiny little bit, but this stuff takes forever to get through. It seriously does. I've had this thing for years and years and years, so many years. So yeah, I just want to get rid of this guy, and hopefully it shouldn't be too long till it's gone. I have skipped over a few different items. So my MAC Mineralize Skin Finish Natural in Medium Plus, I completed that. It's all finished up, which yay, it's like the one and only product that I've actually been able to finish. I threw out a few different items that I just couldn't use. They were just rubbish, they weren't working. I really tried to use them, but they were just no good. And that was the Mercier Secret Camouflage Concealer, my Napoleon Perdis Pro Palette Concealer Wheel, and my Burt's Bees Tinted Lip Balm in Honeysuckle. So those products were out. It was meant to be a Project 10 pan, and I chose over 10 products anyway, so I kind of figured I wouldn't replace them with anything, simply because it's taken me so long to get through everything. So I've got 4 lip products, and the first lip product, this is an Urban Decay Lip Junky, and it's in the color Naked. Now I believe this was in the Naked 1 palette, I believe, or the Naked 2 palette as a freebie. And I apologize, my dogs are eating in the background. Anyway, so you can see the progress. So this is pretty much where I started, and this is where I'm currently sitting at the moment. So I've gotten a lot of use out of this. What I have been doing is I've been sitting this at work near my computer desk and just reapplying it constantly. I find it's the only way to sort of get through products like this is to just keep applying it over and over again. It's probably not going to be a product that I repurchase, although I do really love the packaging. I love the lid on it, and I like the feel of this on the lips. It's really quite nice and sort of refreshing. So the next product I've got, I've made no progress on whatsoever, which is no surprise if you've watched my previous update on this project pan. This is from Stila, and it's a Barbie lip enamel luxe gloss in the color, who knows. The packaging on this I absolutely hate. It's like one of those clickable pens, but the problem is it doesn't click. So it literally, it makes no sound. So you have no idea when the product is actually going to start appearing at the top of it, which is why I just haven't gotten any use out of this. I love the scent of it, I love the color of it, but the packaging is ridiculous. And I can't seem to find a way to pull it apart, because I thought that I might be able to sort of put the product in like a little pot or something and apply it that way. But literally sitting there and turning this guy, it takes like 100 years for the product to start appearing, and it's so fiddly. It's just too fiddly than what it's actually worth. Yeah, it smells beautiful. I love the texture of it, but it is just, it's so annoying, and a part of me really just wants to throw it out, but another part of me really wants to try and get through it. So I think I'm just going to decide in my next project pan whether or not I'm going to bother with it. Just a very frustrating product. Okay, so the next lip product is from YSL. It's an Yves Saint Laurent gloss Volupte in the number 6. This is another product I really haven't gotten a whole heap of use out of, but I don't have very much left over. Love the scent of it. Smells like watermelon. It's just a really pretty glossy pink lip balm basically. This is a product I tend to use quite a lot in summer because it's more of like a lip gloss. It's very silky, soft, very buttery, so it can feel a little bit watery, I think is probably the word. So in winter it's just not something I tend to reach for, but I have been able to get a bit of use out of it in this project pan, which I'm happy about. So I'll hang on to that guy and try and finish him up. And the last product from Napoleon Perdis, this is the Lip Troll in Brown Sugar. It's another product I really haven't gotten really any use out of. I still have a lot left. It is a really nice nude, but I find that it's just it's a very gritty lipstick. So on the lips, you can feel the glitter. It has like big chunks of like silver glitter, and once the sort of texture of it, I guess, wears off, you're just sort of left with these like glittery chunks. So that's it there. It is a really easy wearable nude. But yeah, it's just not something I've really been trying to reach for. I do have quite a lot of lip products in this project pan, so I think that's possibly another reason. That is my project pan. I'm happy that I was able to really get through a lot of these products, considering there's a lot of them that I just haven't touched for a really long time, especially like the little lip junky. I had that for as long as I had when I first got the Naked palettes, and I never ever reached for it. So putting it in my project pan forced me to really pay attention and try and focus on it, which I really liked. I will be pulling out some products and I'll be starting a new project pan, so keep an eye out for that. And I'm actually thinking of starting like a series, and I'm kind of copying Pretty Pistol 86, who does heaps of project pans, and she does these videos called makeup baskets, or weekly makeup baskets, where she shows you products that she basically is pulling out to use for the week. So she goes through and shows you and includes project pan items and things like that. And I'm kind of thinking that maybe that's something I'm going to sort of copy her and do as well. So keep an eye out for that as well. So I hope you guys liked watching my little update. I do have a playlist with all my project pan videos if you want to check them out. I'll list all that down below anyway if you want to have a look. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.